So, Luke Mooney, score predictions? You got any score predictions for this? Oh, never mind.
A lot to a little. Good evening and welcome to the Moiso Pavilion here in Rancho Santa Margarita, California, as your Santa Margarita Eagles take on the Orange Lutheran Lancers in this Trinity League matchup on this beautiful Friday night. I'm Jack Frankenfield alongside my color guy Aiden Verde as always. We got a great matchup lined up for you guys tonight. It'll actually be a doubleheader here on Eagle TV 2.0 Sports, as we'll have the varsity girls team taking on the Lancers, and then later at 7:30 we'll have the varsity boys basketball team taking on the Lancers as well. So, Aiden, what are your thoughts going into the night? We got a doubleheader on this tonight. So, starting with the girls, what do you think the keys to the game are for them?
Play some good defense. Yeah, just be quick up and down the court, and yeah, get their defensive schemes rolling.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Eagles coming into this one is a little bit of an underdog, as Lancers one of the top teams in the Trinity League, so it'll definitely be an uphill battle for them to get the win tonight, as we are ready to see the starting lineups here.
Now the starting lineup for your Santa Margarita Eagles. For the Eagles, starting at guard, a 5'8" senior, number 1, Maddie Lema. Starting at forward, a 5'10" junior, number 2, Lady Boy.
Alrighty, there's starting lineups for the Eagles as we are just ready to get underway here. 6:17 local time here in Rancho Santa Margarita is ready to tip off here.
Both teams look raring to go tonight.
Alrighty, it'll be Leyline Romaine getting a tip off against Heaven Johnson. And Lancers are going to win the tip, and we're underway here. As Lancers are going to start with a drive to the basket, and that's good, getting some early points on the board. 2-0 lead for the Lancers to start.
Definitely saw the height and obviously the body matchup there and used it to our advantage.
Alrighty, we're going to give it to Maddie Leva there. So Lancers being very loud on the sidelines there, trying to maybe get some mind games against the Eagles.
Tight defense by...
Interesting strategy on the sidelines. Trying to make sure that they cannot communicate to get a play. It's the 3 by Romaine. No good. Yeah, that's an interesting strategy by the Oulu sideline there.
Yeah, definitely.
Trying to like get in the head of the Eagles early here, trying to make sure they can't communicate on offense.
Yeah, like you said, get in their heads, make them make it
As Shea
easy.
Joku has the ball,
easy
she's going to give
decisions.
it up to the wing for Kelly Garrity. And that one's going to come loose. There's a steal, a fast break for the Eagles. Romaine's going to take it to the basket, and she's going to draw the foul. 2 shots, Leyline Romaine.
What physicality to start this game.
Yeah, Lancers heavy favorites coming into this game. They're 17-5 overall, 2-2 in Trinity League, and the Eagles 6-14, 1-3 in Trinity League. But bright spot for the Eagles is Jaya Michelle, one of their best players, the point guard. She's been injured for a while, and she's back tonight, so that should be a boost for them.
It's actually pronounced Jaya Mikkel.
It is Mikkel. My mistake, sorry.
All good.
All right, they're going to give it down. There's the ball down low. Ball's loose, as we just talked about, Jaya Mikkel.
Quick 2-on-2 fast break.
Yep, fast break's going to draw the foul. Emma Tajanic, 2 more shots at the line. See if they give the Eagles their first lead of the night.
Lancers already have 2 fouls in this first quarter alone. Hasn't even been 2 minutes.
Yeah, and they're both on number 22, Talia McPherson. She's already in foul trouble with a minute and a half in here.
The Eagles have a lot of fast break opportunities so far in these 1 minute 30 seconds of basketball.
Yeah, definitely. Second one's no good. It's going to be a 2-2 tie with 6:36 remaining in the first quarter here. As that one's going to take to the paint, and another foul there. 2 shots for Maddie Bogan, the senior.
You know, Jack, I can definitely sense a free throw shooting game. A lot of free throws on both sides.
That's in the story so far, for sure.
You got to capitalize on your free throws, no matter the team.
Yeah, definitely. I know we talk about that a lot. Free throws are always essential because a lot of these games that come down to 1 or 2 possessions, free throws earlier in the game can make the difference. Emma Tajanic has the ball in the wing. She's going to see what she can do here. She's going to kick it to Romaine out wide. A wild pass is going to go out of bounds. Jai is not able to come up with it, and ball's going to be going back to the Lancers.
Definitely a good attempt to switch it on different sides of the court, but
here's Kelly Garrity, the sophomore. She's going to hand it off to Joko. As Tajanic, she's going to come up with a steal. Her signature, she's going to take it to the rim, and she's going to get rejected at the rim by Heaven Johnson.
Another fast break opportunity for the Eagles.
Yeah, Heaven Johnson said not today on that one. They're going to give it to Maddie Lave in the corner. She's doubled.
Ooh.
And she's going to let it go out of bounds there and remain with the Eagles. Smart basketball there, bouncing it off their leg to maintain possession as she was trapped in the corner. So they're going to kick it to Leva on the wing. Off the front rim there. First shot of the night for Maddie Leva, the senior. All right, there's a little post action there. The little That's a nice post move there for the Lancers to give them the lead. 5:44 remaining. Interesting communication on defense here for the Lancers. There's Jai in the corner for 3, and it's good. Jai Michelle gets her first one of the night as the Eagles now tie the game at 5.
Definitely a good rotation for Jaya to get an open 3 in the corner.
All right, there's going to be another drive to the basket. Going to kick it out to the corner for 3, and the Lancers are going to answer right back with that one. Maddie Bogan. Maddie Bogan now 4 points on the night. She had a free throw earlier.
The Lancers are not giving the Eagles an inch.
No, they're not, and you can see the very aggressive defense here. As Jaya is going to try to cook on the wing, but she's going to give it back to Leva. Leva gets down to Romaine down low. Shot clock starting to expire here. Eagles are going to have to put something up. You see Romaine down low. Tries the layup. That one no good as she had two guys on her.
You know, Jack, in the last game we played, we really see Leoline Romaine be a huge factor for the Eagles.
Yeah, definitely. And especially Emma Tajanic on defense. She's always coming up with a lot of steals up top, which are important. As that one's going to draw a foul. More free throws for the Lancers.
The difference in this game, though, is that Leoline Romaine is going up against
of the night for Emma Tajanic.
Talia McPherson. Definitely both are very physical players, and it will test both of their games.
Yeah.
Going against each other.
Emma Tajanic gets her first foul tonight. She, goes for a lot of reach-in fouls, which is interesting. So hopefully she doesn't get into foul trouble early here. .433 remaining here in the first quarter. Lancers lead 9-5, looking to make it 10-5. And they do not. There's the announcer curse coming into play in favor of the Eagles that time. And there's Romaine down low, and then wide open under the net. No good.
Good pass by Romaine.
And there's Tajanic for 3, and it's good. Emma Tajanic knocks that one down from beyond the arc to bring the Eagles within 1.
Offensive rebounds are the key to any game. Gives the Eagles another opportunity.
Tajanic, the junior, has been a big factor for this team all year, especially on defense, but not able to knock down the 3 there. That 3 is no good from Joko. So there's Maddie Leva on the wing, showing off those elite handles she has. That's why she plays the point. And the Lancers are going to call a timeout there to maintain possession. 30-second timeout here. About ready to resume play here after that 30-second timeout. Lancers lead 9-8.
Jack, what do you think Coach Bell is telling her players?
I think right now, the game, so far this game has been very back and forth, a lot of free throws. I think she's just trying to tell her team to stick to the game plan more on offense because, a lot of the times they're running down the shot clock here. I feel like they just want to get some little bit better shot selection here. There's that wing corner jumper, no good. And then that's going to be cross-court pass to Maddie Leva, and she's going to lay that one right in.
Good look by Romaine, looking up and finding.
Yeah, great
Madison
playmaking
Leva
there by Leila and Romaine. Here's another fast break for the Lancers, but they're going to kick it out to the corner for 3. That one's going to be off the front rim. That one's good. Leila Romaine gets on the board. 3 points for her now.
Another good defensive stop by the Eagles.
Jai is going to take this one up the court. Give it back to Tajanic on the wing. Give it back to Romaine in the corner. A lot of ball movement here. Tajanic is going to try for the mid-range jumper, but she's going to get blocked. But is going to be staying with the Eagles. 2:44 remaining in the first quarter. Eagles lead by 3. Janet's definitely a factor for the Eagles. As she's always getting a lot of those steals, and we even saw her knock down a 3 earlier. So we're going to see Janich up top right here, going to give it back to Jaya. She's going to get down low to Romaine. Back to the wing for Leva for 3. Just off there for Maddie Leva, the senior.
She shouldn't dismay from taking those shots,
No,
because eventually
sure.
those shots will go in.
She usually knocks those down very consistently. Definitely shots she wants to be taking. There's a corner 3 there for Joko. Is good. Nothing but net there for the Lancers. They tie it up.
You know, Jack, what Coach Bell emphasizes is good box outs.
Yeah,
that's,
definitely. That's just the thing of SMCHS basketball in general.
And the thing is, that's what the Lancers were doing pregame.
Yeah, before the game, they were working on their box outs right before tip-off for years there. Seems like they're trying to emphasize that there. And there's going to be a drive to the lane. That one's going to be out of bounds. It's going the other way. Number 15, Kayla Mooser-Lane, not able to hold on to that one.
Eagles using a full court press.
There's a full court press there. That's going to lead to an open 3 there for Princess Castle. That one no good for her.
Princess Castle tried to throw a magical pass, but unfortunately it went out of bounds.
Love the puns. I apologize in advance for all the Princess Castle puns you will hear from this man sitting next to me. There's Maddie Leva open in the corner. That one no good for her. But she's going to get her own offensive rebound, give it back to Mooser-Lane. There's the pump fake by Jaya. Going to give it down low.
Very surprising she didn't take that layup.
Yeah, loose ball there.
Right under the rim.
Let's see what the call is. There's the inbound there to Leva. That one's going to be going back to the Eagles out of bounds.
The Lancers are playing great defense, sending two defenders to the corner with an easy trap.
All right, 1:09 remaining here in the first quarter. It's all tied up. Eagles, not favored to win this game going in. They're keeping it close, which is good to see as the mid-range jumper from Mooser-Lane is no good.
Leila Romaine.
Yeah, wow, what a steal there by Leila Romaine. Not able to cash in the layup, but great defense. As Jaya's going to get another steal, she's going to kick it down to Romaine down low. Romaine with the layup, no good. That's going to be a foul. It's going to be going the other way. Lancers ball.
Two good defensive possessions by the Eagles on the Lancers side.
As we're going to see Talia McPherson check back into the game for the Lancers.
The Eagles like to use their full court trap.
There's Shea Joko. Primary ball handler.
Not only has good defense, but good psychologically. It'll keep the Lancers on their toes.
So give back to Joko up top. See what she has cooking here. Is that something a loose ball? It's going to come up with it, though. So the layup's going to be rejected by Leva. Leva said, not in my house.
No, no, no.
You like Dikembe Mutombo. Not in my house.
Sophia Lockwood checks in for Kayla McSerlin.
They're going to give it back to Joko, but they're going to give it right back to the corner. She was open, but she decides to go in for the mid-range jump shot. No good, but Princess Castle comes up with the offensive rebound there. And that's going to be 2 shots here for Princess Castle. First one good for Castle.
Princess Castle with one magical free throw left.
She's a very magical jump shot there at the line. All right, so there's going to be the rebound there by Sophia Lockwood. Castle not able to cash in the second one. Lancers lead by 1 with 16 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Jaya dribbling all around the court here. She's trying to get something going. Very tight defense here by the Lancers. That one's going to be out of bounds going back the other way. 5.9 left. Lancers with the final shot here in the first quarter.
As Princess Castle is...
Princess Castle with the rebound. Or inbound, sorry.
Inbound.
There's going to be another cross-court pass. The three.
Long-range
no
shot.
Good.
Whoa.
All right, end of one here. Lancers lead 13-12. It's been a very back-and-forth game so far. You know, Lancers at 17-5 have been challenged by the Eagles, you know. Going into this game, you thought the Lancers would be up by more here, but it's a very close game. Good to see for the Eagles. They've showed a lot of fight so far.
Definitely a closer game than I expected, Jack.
Definitely. You know, obviously there's no money lines for high school sports, but if there was, I'm sure probably be double digits for the Lancers if it was. Second quarter about ready to begin here. And as I mentioned previously, we have a double header here on Eagle TV 2.0 Sports as we have this girls game here, and then immediately after, around 7:30 Pacific time, we'll have the varsity boys team taking on the Lancers. Both of those teams at the top of their the Trinity League. So that game should be a good game as well. A lot of basketball here on this Friday night. Make sure to stay tuned. That's going to be a three. Kelly Garrity knocks that one down.
Wet like water.
Wet like water.
And a carry is called on the Eagles.
Yeah, that is indeed a carry as Kelly Garrity's going to inbound the ball here to Maddie Bogan. So another corner three. No good. But they're going to get their own rebound. And then Joko, another corner three. That one's nowhere near close.
Indeed.
Indeed, indeed.
Indeed, indeed.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. Here we see Jaya McKell with the ball. There's Sophia Lockwood at the top of the key. She's going to kick it out to DeJanis. DeJanis is going to drive to the baseline. DeJanis is going to put up the baseline jumper. No good there for DeJanis. They're going to kick it back to the corners. They've loved those corner threes. There's going to be down low. Very physical play by the Lancers. They're going to knock that one home. Evan Johnson, the senior.
The Lancers are definitely taking control of this second quarter so far.
We got Princess Castle and Heaven Johnson here for the Lancers. Alrighty, Lancer ball here. 6:48 remaining in the half. Lancers lead by 6. And that one no good. Look to make it 9.
She has shot 4 3-pointers from the corner.
Yeah, they love that corner shot there from Orange Lutheran.
Yeah, even if they're not hitting it, they are shooting it.
And there's Janet with the ball up top. You see what she can cook here. She can give it back to Mooser Lane, who checks back into the game. The step back three for McKell, no good. What a move there by Jaya McKell. Not able to cash it home that time. So there's another corner three by Kelly Garrity. No good that time.
Yeah, the Lancers, they have a lot of open shots from 3.
Yeah, they do. They definitely are taking advantage of any separation they get in the corner. McKell's going to take the ball up court here. Fresh off of the injury. First game back for her. And as you can see, I mean, we talked about, Jaya coming back from injury. Showing important for the Eagles as they're, very much in this game almost halfway through the second quarter.
Definitely one of the reasons that the Eagles are actually in this game is because of Jaya McKell.
And they had another corner three where there's the pump fake there. So they're going to take that one to the lane. The layup is good. Talea McPherson there. Timeout Eagles. 5:38 remaining in second. Lancers lead 20-12.
7-0 run by the Lancers.
Yeah, 7-0 run by the Lancers. You know, so far, Eagles just haven't been able to get anything going here. They haven't scored in the second quarter yet.
Shout out to the song team.
We love our song team shout-outs. Yeah, as we were talking about, Aiden, I mean, so far, haven't gotten anything on the board yet in the second quarter. So what do you think the key is to get points on the board here in the second quarter?
Definitely they have to. First of all, they have to defend those open threes because the Lancers could have been up by a lot more points if those 3 pointers would have gotten in for the Lancers.
Yeah, they've definitely missed a lot of threes from down there because they're relying a lot on that 3-point shot, especially from the corner.
Oh, definitely. And for the Eagles to actually come back, they'd have to make threes of their own, obviously. And what they'd also have to do is keep moving the ball around. And sometimes a good shot is not necessarily the best shot. So they have to look for the best possible option for them to score.
Yeah, they're, again, very much in this game still. That's going to be a backcourt violation there for the Eagles as, you know, almost 3 minutes into the second quarter here. Still no points on the board for the Eagles as the Lancers are on a 7-0 run this quarter. There's Joko with the ball on the wing. Gonna kick it back to Garrity. A little back and forth action here. So there's gonna be another corner three. They're gonna knock that one down. That's what we see. That's why Orange Lutheran 17-5 is because they're able to knock down that shot from beyond the arc.
The Eagles were in a 3-2 zone, and that is which allowed multiple corner threes to be open for the Lancers.
Yeah, you just allow just enough separation for them to get that shot off. Again, very vocal defense here from the Lancers. So there's going to be another loose ball. Let's see who's going to come up with it. Mooserlane comes up with it, but it gets deflected out of bounds. The Eagles are going to keep this one. As you know, at the end of the first quarter, you know, it was a 13-12 in favor of the Lancers, but, you know, just like that, halfway through the second quarter here, Lancers lead by 11. There's going to be Romaine in the post. That one's going to get rejected, and the shot clock is going to sound here. Ball's going back to the Lancers.
No fouls called for Leia Line Romaine.
Inbound here for Garrity. All right, rebound there. Mikkel's going to take it up the court. See a little handles there by Mikkel as Mooserlane's going to try to maintain the ball there. She's going to have the ball on the wing and kick it to Tajanic in the corner for three. Just off there for Emma Tajanic.
Lancers are doing good in their 2-3 defense. Defense has been the key, one of the keys for this Lancers team. Another open shot.
Another open three, no good. But there's going to be an offensive rebound by Garrity. She's going to hit the deck, but no foul call. There's another mid-range baseline jumper for Tajanic, and that ball is going to get stuck in the rim. And, you know, since this is the girls' team, you know, they need a, unlike when this happened last time in the boys' game, you know, none of them can get up there to get that one down. So they have Cameron McNamee come to knock that one down. Here's the inbound for the Eagles. It's Charlie Scabelli with the ball. There's going to be a wild pass. Lancers are going to come up with it. Lancers now lead by 11 as there's the fast break. There's Princess Castle with the magical layup to extend the Lancers lead to 13.
What a no-look pass.
No-look pass by Castle, you know. There's going to be another loose ball. Eagles are going to get it right back. Great pass there by Mikkel. There's another three, and it's good. Charlie Scabelli knocks it down from beyond the arc.
The
Eagles now
first
within
shot,
10.
Eagles' first shot made.
Yeah,
in the
over
second
you know
quarter.
almost 5 minutes in here, and that's their first shot. As the Lancers try to answer right back there, but no good. Castle isn't able to get that one in bounds. All right, inbound here. Jaya McKell with the ball. Give it back to Emma Tajanic on the wing. We see 4 out wide here for the Eagles to start. There's Jaya's going to drive to the baseline. She's going to kick it out to Scabelli. Wild pass there, and that one's going to bounce off of the defender's back. And Maddie Leva from well beyond the arc. That one's going to bounce off the front rim.
Nice pass by.
Wow, what a full court pass by the Lancers. And the layup is good. Talia McPherson. Lancers now lead by 12. 2:24 remaining here in the half. Again, that being vocal on defense here, trying to disrupt the Eagles' flow on offense. That's going to be a 3 from well beyond the arc for Jaya McKell. Knocks down her first 3 of the night. There's Princess Castle with the ball up top. She's going to drive to the lane. And they're going to call the foul there on the Eagles.
You know, I've noticed that Princess Castle has a very magical layup package.
Indeed, she does. As we're going to see 2 shots here. Princess Castle, she knocks the first one down. Second free throw good for Princess Cassell, as she now has 5 points on the night. We'll see the ball back to Jaya McKell there. She's going to kick it out to the corner. Back to Jaya.
Good fake.
Emma Tajanic with another baseline jumper. No good that time for her. As we're going to see Princess Castle on the fast break here. She loses control of the ball. Going to kick it right back to Princess Castle. She's going to put up the layup there just at the front rim. So there's going to be a wing 3 for Jaya. No good for her. Lancers come up with the defensive rebounds. As we're going to see Kelly Garrity take the ball up court. Another wing 3 for the Lancers just off the front rim. Maddie Leva going to take this one back up the court. 1:04 remaining here. Lancers lead by 11. Maddie Leva with the floater, and it's good. Eagles now trail by 9. They're still very much into this game.
Definitely.
There's an open 3, but they decide to pass on that, and they're going to the floater no good off the glass there. So that one's going to go out of bounds. Back to the Eagles there as Princess Castle wasn't able to get that one back in bounds. There's the inbound to Janet, but she's going to give it right back to Scabelli. There's going to be a steal there by the Lancers. They're going to be on another fast break here in this first half.
Like you said, Jack, a lot of fast breaks.
There definitely has been a lot of fast breaks. As we almost saw another one there, but Tajanic gets tied up with the ball. Back down on the other side of the court. First foul of the night for Talia McPherson. Jaya McKell with the ball. She's going to be double team there, but she's going to be able to get rid of it, give it back to Scabelli. To give it to Layla and Romaine at the top of the key. There's Layla and Romaine back down the post. That's where she likes it. There's Maddie Leva what a cut below the basket for Maddie Leva. Is she able to get the and one there?
A quick little floater in order to absorb the contact for that and one. Beautiful basketball.
Beautiful basketball indeed as the Eagles now trail by 7, looking to get within 2 possessions here with 5.8 remaining.
If you don't like that, you don't like Santa Margarita basketball.
That one's good, Maddie Leva. 23-29 here, 4 seconds remaining. Lancers are going to have the final shot. It's going to see a corner 3 for Joko. Nothing but air. As that one comes to a close here in the Moiseau Pavilion. 29-23, Lancers lead by 6 so far. It's been a very back and forth game so far as we prepare for the second half of play here. All right, and we're back here for the second half of action. So we're going to start with another layup there for the Lancers. Rebound by Mikkel. Oh, sorry, that was Lila Romaine, actually. She hits the deck hard.
Quick physicality starting this third quarter.
Definitely a lot of physicality.
Also, sorry for the delay. We didn't make it back in time because we were eating pizzas in the break room.
No comment.
Back to action.
Yeah, let's go back to the basketball.
Yeah.
Emmett Sajanic with the ball. Back to Scabelli. Is there ever going to see Layla and Romaine down low in the post?
Jai Mitchell in the corner.
There's Romaine down low. That's where she likes it. She almost gets that one to fall right as the buzzer expires. Lancers lead by 5, 6:38 left in the third quarter.
Good job by the Eagles to double her, especially when she was so dominant in that first quarter, getting those easy buckets down low. As she quickly gets subbed out of the game. Number 22, Talia McPherson.
All right, there's the ball to Maddie Leva. Maddie Leva's going to give it down low back to Romaine. There's Emma Tajanic for 3. That one's rushed at the back rim. There's going to be a loose ball down low. That one's going to be a full court pass. Maddie Leva on the
Is she gonna
fast
dunk
break. I don't think she was going to dunk that. I don't think we're going to be seeing any dunks anytime soon in this game. Sorry to disappoint.
Yeah. Maybe, someday. Someday it's possible.
No, it's not going to not going to happen.
All right, Frank. My bad. Let's focus on the rest of the game. Jack.
All right, full 60-second timeout here. All right, so this one, Eagles right back into the game here as they trailed going into the half, but they're starting to bring it back into range. They kind of started to fall behind in the second quarter, but right back into the game here as they're down by 3.
Like we said before the half, definitely a closer game than we could imagine.
Yeah, definitely. Orange Lutherans, like at the top of the Trinity League, so it's definitely a
Yeah, like you said, they're 17-5.
17-5.
Eagles definitely holding their own.
All right, 5:40 remaining here. Joko's going to take the ball up court. So we're going to see 5 out wide here for the Lancers. Joko's going to try to get it. That pass is going to be deflected.
A lot of quick ball
corner 3
movement.
for Garrity, and it's good. Kelly Garrity knocks that one down. Second 3 of the night for her. There's Maddie Leva with a deep 3, and she cashes that one home. What a shot, Maddie Leva.
She's
Eagles
leading
now
all
within
scores
3.
with 12 points.
She is, and those are, I think she has 3 3-pointers tonight as well, which is always good to see. And the Lancers answer right back. Maddie Brogan knocks another one down to
Two quick
put the lead
threes.
back right back to 6.
2 quick threes for the Lancers.
All right. Maddie Leva back with the ball up top. Get it back to Jaya McKell.
Oh, she was thinking of shooting that.
She thought about it, but, you know, probably wouldn't have been the best shot selection.
That
That is a good shot selection, though. As Jaya McKell is not able to catch that one home.
no look.
And there's Kelly Garrity there. That one way off. But they're going to get the offensive rebound there. As Heaven Johnson gets the offensive rebounds. And there's back to Romaine in the post. They're going to give it back to the corner for Scabelli. Scabelli cashes it home. Charlie Scabelli hits her second three of the night. That's going to be a wide open layup for Heaven Johnson. Heaven Johnson.
Romaine just can't hold down the post.
Yeah, it's that post defense been a little lacking. As Tajanic puts up another three. That one's no good.
A lot of physical players on the Lancers.
So there's going to be another layup there for Maddie Brogan. As we're going to see Leyline Romaine with the floater. No good. It's going to be a jump ball there, but I believe it's going to be staying with the Lancers.
Definitely a good pass by Jaya to Romaine, looking for an easy bounce pass to a layup, but unfortunately just didn't go that time.
All right, 2:56 remaining in the third quarter. This one's surprisingly close here in the Moiselle Pavilion, 41-32 Lancers.
The surprising underdogs, the Santa Margarita Eagles.
We always love to see a little underdog story, so it'd be nice to get the win here in front of the home crowd as well. As you know, we will definitely see this place fill up in about 30 minutes for the boys' game. It will be electric. As we love to see the Cassandra Cassie Beaumont cam in full force tonight. As there's Princess Castle with the ball. A lot of ball movement here for the Lancers. Asking me another corner three for Joko. Nothing but air. But the offense rebound for Talea McPherson. It's going to get the Lancers an 11-point lead.
The Lancers are in control of the offensive rebounds. Definitely good for second chance opportunities.
There's another fast break there. Ball to the Princess has the ball. And there's Talea McPherson, misses that layup. She's going to get her own rebound, miss again.
As the Eagles finally get a rebound.
There's Romaine on the fast break. She's going to throw that one up. There's Leyline Romaine, 2 shots at the line.
As Leyline Romaine goes for a second free throw.
Not right now yet. Alrighty, Leyline Romaine gets a bit game within 10 here. It's 2:12 remaining in the third quarter. And almost got the steal there. Maddie Leyva tried to take it away from Princess, but she had a little bit too much magic on that one.
That's a good one.
And there's Jaya McKell going to take the ball up court. Eagles down by 10 here, just under 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Jaya McKell's going to drive to the baseline. She's going to kick it to Muserlane. Muserlane loses the ball. Another fast break here for the Lancers. There's Maddie Bogan with the ball. She's going to give it down low to Talea McPherson. Talia McPherson with the nice little Euro step there give the Lancers a 12-point lead.
Definitely quick passes and quick jump shots for easy layup attempts.
And Jaya thinks about shooting that one, decides against it. He's going to give the ball back to Scabelli. Maddie Leva. Well, deep corner three for Maddie Leva. No good.
Very confident in her three-point shooting.
There's going to be a contested layup for the Lancers. No good. Mikkel gets the rebound. Going to take up the court fast-paced here. There's Romaine. Romaine's going to drive to the paint. She's going to throw up the layup. That one's off the glass. A loose ball down low there. Very physical play. That's going to be a jump ball. So with 55.6 remaining here in the third quarter, Eagles still very much in this game as they are down by 12 here. But taking a look at the Trinity League standings right now for girls basketball, the interesting thing is that, you know, Santa Margarita, as it currently stands, is fourth in the Trinity League, I would say. They are fourth in the Trinity League right now. Is obviously the difference between the boys and girls is the boys have 6 teams and the girls only have 5 teams, that is, because of Servite and Bosco being all boys schools.
Close to a 5-second violation.
Maddie Leva tries the corner three. That one doesn't fall. But as we were saying, Santa Margarita currently 4th out of 5 in the Trinity League. The only one behind them is Jay Sarah, who is a whopping 0-9 on the year. You know, Aiden, we called that game against Jay Sarah. It was definitely a basketball game of all time.
I agree with you. Definitely a basketball game of all time.
As Kelly Garrity knocks down the corner three, extends the Lancers' lead to 15.
Yeah, like we were saying, Jack. There are close games, and then there are blowouts.
And then there was a SM versus Jay Sarah girls basketball.
You never know when announcing basketball, any sport, really.
Yeah, it was like 65-13 or something like that. There's going to be a layup. Emma Tajanic.
Good bounce.
Momentum here. 6 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Good bounce pass by Madison Leva.
2 seconds remaining. They have to put something up. Princess Castle with the corner three. No good. Princess Castle didn't have enough magic on that one to get that one to fall.
Definitely tried to have a fairy tale ending on that one.
Already here, about ready to start the fourth quarter of plays. The Eagles are down by 13 with 8 minutes to remain here. Still very much in this game against the heavily favored Lancers. We're going to see Joko with the ball up top. He's going to kick it back to the corner. Kelly's going to drive to the baseline. Shot clock winding down, about 6 seconds remaining here. Have to put something up. Talia McPherson's able to get the contact there. She'll have 2 more shots at the line.
As Talia McPherson tries to make this a 15-point game for the Lancers.
But yeah, as we were talking about a little bit of the Trinity League standings, that is that, you know, as of right now, this is how things sit out of the 5 teams. We got Mater Dei at the top, 21-2 overall, 5-0 in league play. Then we got Rosary at 17-5, 3-1. And they're right up there with Orange Lutheran. Rosary and Orange Lutheran being both 17-5 overall. Difference being Rosary's 3-1 in Trinity League. Olu's 2-2. So at the moment, Rosary takes claim to that second spot. But Orange Lutheran staying poised there at the third spot in the Trinity League. Then you got a little bit of a drop off. Santa Margarita 6-14, 1-3 at Trinity in fourth. Then J. Sarah's 0-9, 0-5 in Trinity. J. Sarah girls basketball team is definitely a team of all time.
Definitely one of the teams of all time. Yes.
Keep in mind the Eagles beat J. Sarah by about 50. So, and those are the two bottom teams in the Trinity League. So,
J. Sarah made the Eagles look like the Golden State Warriors.
yeah, definitely looks like some 2019 Golden State Warriors. Kind of like SM alumni Klay Thompson.
But to give credit to J. Sarah, they fought. They played basketball until the end.
They did indeed play basketball until the end. Basketball was played that night.
Oh. Open shot for Jaya. Good! 3 points good for Jaya
knocks down the
McKell.
three. Jaya Michelle knocks down that one 3 to bring them within 11. A lot of ball movement here from the Lancers. Joko's going to drive the floater. No good.
Another offensive rebound for the Lancers.
Wow. Lancers have been so incredibly aggressive on the boards tonight, and that's really been a factor about why they're up by 13 here with 6:04 remaining. The Eagles are trying to hang on to hope here as, their chance to start to dwindle of coming back in this game as time expires. Maddie Leva puts up the 3. No good. That would have been big. Orange Lutheran looking to go on a run here. If they can go on a run here, they can pretty much put the game away with 5:43 left in the game. There's a corner 3 by the Lancers. That's going to be all air there. But the offensive rebound is going to go back to Heaven Johnson. 8 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Joko's going to try to have to cook something up. But they're wide open. Just a blown defense there by the Eagles. Heaven Johnson's wide open under the net.
What a pass by the Lancers.
Yeah. They just were not watching the paint there with time expiring. We're able to allow for an easy layup. And there's Leoline Romaine with the layup, and she draws the contact and the foul. Leoline Romaine gets the 2, chance for 3. As we see Princess Castle check back into the game for Heaven Johnson. Might be a little bit of a hot take here. I think Princess Castle's definitely one of the MVPs here for the Lancers with 5 points on the night. What a dime by Princess Castle, but their layup isn't able to fall. Just an absolutely elegant pass by Princess Castle, but it does not result to anything.
Just a little disclaimer here. Princess Castle definitely played a good game. 5 points, multiple good passes. She's definitely been a good contributor for this Lancers team.
Yeah, as I was saying, she's been one of the MVPs so far. She's really great defense, has 5 points on the board.
Oh.
All right, we're going to see late substitution. Sophia Lockwood's going to check in for Leoline Romaine.
Fun fact, Sophia Lockwood is in my English class.
All right. I mean, that's definitely a fun fact.
That's definitely a fact of all time. Totally necessary for this game.
You're really digging the bottle of barrel out there.
Princess Castle could have an open layup, but 3-second violation called.
Yeah, 3-second violation. That beautiful Princess Castle layup will unfortunately not count. There's Emma Tajanic with the ball with 4 minutes and 20 seconds left. Inbound here, Emma Tajanic. She's going to give the ball to Skibelli. A deep three for Mikkel. That one not even close.
You know, she had a semi-open jump shot. Oh!
What a block. Maddie Leva, no call there. Excellent defense there by Maddie Leva, the senior.
She was thinking of shooting
Skibelli thought about it, but no, that's an open three for Mikkel. That one's good. And now you hear the Moisel Pavilion getting a little loud in here as the Eagles are within 10. 3:46 remaining in the game. As again, kind of the story of the second half is the Eagles, you know, they've been trailing from behind, but they haven't fallen out of the game this entire half. They've been doing just enough to stay in the game.
The Eagles now definitely have a window to get back and to possibly tie or win this game.
No, they very much still win this game. Obviously, very heavily favors the Lancers at the moment, but they have a chance. As we say it, Kelly Garrity knocks down a three to get the lead right back to 13. What a shot by Kelly. It's another deep three by Mikkel. Wow, Jaya Mikkel, have a night. She is feeling it from beyond the arc, because that one is, as we'd like to say, wet like water.
15 points for her.
15 points for Jaya Mikkel. What a performance from her. As we see on the performance from the song team here, as we always say, a nationally ranked SM song team. Always putting in a lot of hours to perfect these moves here.
Go Big Blue.
What a performance from the song team. Eagles trail by 9.
You know,
Ready
Jack.
to resume play here.
You know, Jack. The score may be a 9-point difference in favor of the Lancers, but in the words of Kevin Garnett, anything's possible.
Yeah, you are right. You know, definitely don't want to have any announcer jinx there. That's going to be a steal by Romaine. She gets the steal at the inbound. The Eagles now trail by 7. Don't look now. 3 minutes remaining here.
Grab your popcorn.
Time's starting to expire, but they're definitely in it here. There's Princess Castle with a dime that gets intercepted by Jaya. Is Maddie Leva on the fast break? No good, and the loose ball there. Princess Castle comes up with it. What an elegant rebound by Princess Castle. You know, I do understand that Princess Castle plays for the Olu here, but as she puts up the jump shot there, that one, nothing but net, as they would say. But yeah, you know, obviously Princess Castle's on Olu, but the Eagles are the ones here looking for a very elegant win here, as they're now within 5. As we look at this one to end happily ever after for the Eagles.
2 minutes, 7 seconds left in the game.
2:07 remaining. The layup no good. And don't look down, but the Eagles have gone on a run at the right time as there's now 2:03 left and they only trail by 5. As again, as we say, we're looking for that fairy tale ending here. Unless Princess Castle has something to say about it. All right, here's Jai Mikkel. Officially under 2 minutes now. As that three open, Skibelli thought about it, but she decides against it. Maddie Leva in the corner for 3. No good. That would have brought them within 2. It's 1:48 remaining. As Princess Castle's going to get that one deflected. Princess Castle just got absolutely bodied. Here's the inbound. Maddie Bogan. 1:41 remaining. Bringing the ball back up top to Kelly. Going to kick it outside to Shea Joko. Joko's going to pull it up from the wing. No good. Princess Castle, what a rebound. And she's going to draw the foul.
She really is making it look like a happily ever after for the Lancers.
Indeed, she is. What a play by Princess Castle there. Just really elegant basketball here from Princess Castle tonight. She looks to get 7 points in the night now. Princess Castle knocks down the second one. All right, Eagles trail by 7. They're still, just like all game, they've been hanging on to hope here.
You got to put a 3 up.
Let's see, Maddie Leva has been money from beyond the arc, as well as Jai McKell.
Give it to the hot hands.
As Jai McKell's going to drive, that one's going to get deflected. Princess Castle, what an effort, but it's going to stay with the Eagles.
Princess Castle gives the Eagles a chance for their happily ever after.
Okay, they're going to give the ball to Maddie Leva. Let's give it to Romaine in the post. There's Emma Tajanic open in the corner, and it's good! Emma Tajanic splashes that one home.
Miracles do happen.
Down by 4. They're going to call a foul there. 55.6 remaining here as the Eagles trail by 4. As again, they're getting hot at the right time. You know, Eagles only trail by 4 with this one. If they want to win this one, they're going to need a matched lamp in all 3 wishes to pull out the win here tonight. And that's one wish right there as the free throw misses by Maddie Bogan. All right, here we go here. This is crunch time. Leola Romaine getting those post moves. Maddie Leva is going to try to slow down the pace here on the wing.
Does she have ice in her veins?
Going to give it on the pick and roll. Romaine's going to have it. She draws the foul and one! Leoline Romaine gets the bucket and the contact.
Unbelievable.
Man, oh man. Leoline Romaine brings the Eagles within 2, a chance to bring them within a 1 here. It's just when you thought this game might have been over, never say never, because we might have a fairy tale ending on our hands here. Okay, here, one shot here for Romaine.
This is crucial.
Announcer jinx. Aiden, come on now. 36 seconds remaining. That one stolen by Romaine. Romaine's going to take it to the house. Tie game. We have a tie game here in Rancho Santa Margarita, ladies and gentlemen. Timeout, Lancers.
Unbelievable steal by Leoline Romaine.
Wow, Leoline Romaine coming up clutch on the defense as this is now a tie game.
The crowd is energized and on their feet.
And if you would have told me that about 5 minutes ago, I would have thought you were drunk.
Yeah.
As you can see, the Eagles nest here starting to pile in here as they're all here for the boys game. But, you know, they're here right at the right time as now they're ready to cheer on the girls now. As you can see, the boys right here, they're ready to take the court. But, you know, this game is far from over. 7:27 p.m. local time here on the West Coast. The boys' game's supposed to tip off at 7:30. You know, might be a slight delay in this tip-off here.
Full court press by the Eagles.
Yeah, we see the full court press. 27.4 left. Oh, that's going to be a jump ball. No.
I believe a timeout was called. We could be looking at overtime here, potentially.
It might be. There's a full timeout here, full 60 seconds. As we see the song team take center court. So Aiden, what do you think? What went right for the Eagles? How did they get back into this one?
Oh, definitely. Coach Bell definitely said something to her girls, saying, "Do not give up. This game is not over yet. It may have been a 9-point deficit at the time, but keep playing good defense. Get
13 at one point.
Yeah, definitely 13. Play good defense, and you'll get open opportunities." And they
Definitely.
took them.
I feel like this entire second half, it's like the Eagles had been trailing by double digits, but it had never gotten beyond about 15. So it's just where it's like, well, they're trailing by a lot here, but they're not out of it yet. They've been hanging on just to stay in this game all night, and they got to run at the right time. And what a turn of events as we are now tied. I mean, if you got up to go to the bathroom at home and you come back, you're probably very surprised by the score because this one turned around real quick. First hit inbound here by Maddie Brogan. 23.1 left. The game clock is still more than the shot clock, though, so the Lancers are going to have to put it up. Eagles will have the final shot, assuming the Lancers wait it out here.
Intense defense by the Eagles.
There's going to be an open corner three for Kelly. No good. 10 seconds left. There's going to be a loose ball, and the Lancers are going to come up with it. Joko with the floater. Joko cashes it home.
I'm surprised that number 22, Emma Tajans, didn't go for the ball as it was rolling on the court.
Man, Shea Joko just put this crowd into silence here.
Hustle plays are definitely the key.
Hustle play here. 3.2 remaining in the game. Lancers are up by 2. Eagles have the final shot.
I definitely see.
What do you got cooking, Aiden?
I definitely see Coach Bell feeding it to the hot hand, giving it to Jaya. Definitely giving it to Jaya Mitchell.
Well, you only need 2, so it depends. So what do you think, Aiden? As a basketball player yourself, you go for the win, or you going for the tie?
That is definitely a question of all time. But
stop avoiding my question, man.
I know, man. It's every coach is different. One can be.
I'm saying if you were the coach, what's your game plan?
Oh, I go for 3.
You going for the win?
Oh, I'll go for the win. Yeah.
You're like Doug Peterson going for 2 against the Chargers in their miraculous comeback.
I mean, yeah, of course. It'll go to overtime, and that means we all have to stay later. But, you know.
Well, we're here anyways. It just delays the start of the boys' game. Is it now 7:30 when this game was supposed to be tipped off?
Right.
If you are here for the boys' game, 7:30, you know, might be a little delay on start time as this game very much into it. And here's the ball. Jaya McKell with the ball. She got to put it up from half court. Almost. Almost.
You know,
wow, that one was just off the back rim. That would have been a fairy tale ending.
I was surprised the ball was getting inbounded on the other side because that would have been an impossible shot.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was definitely – she almost catch that one home. All right, as we see the handshakes here as just what a competitive game as the underdog Eagles really gave the Lancers their all. Alrighty, as this one comes to close, Lancers win 59-57. They barely edge the Eagles in this Trinity League matchup. Once again, I'm Jack Frankenfield alongside Aiden Verde. That's going to be the end for this girls varsity basketball game, but don't go anywhere because we are the boys varsity basketball team taking on the Lancers right now, as you can see them warming up on the court. So maybe grab a snack, but come right back because this one's about to tip off.
goodwill, sportsmanship, and teamwork. Bless our families, coaches, referees, and spectators, and all those who are in need of prayers from us tonight. St. Margaret Mary, pray for us. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. And of course, it's a great day to be in.
Please, our people remain standing, and a special welcome to our anthem singers, Trina Pizak.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And welcome back to the Moiso Pavilion, Rancho Santa Margarita, California, home of the Santa Margarita Eagles, as we're back for the second game of this doubleheader matchup here. Again, I'm Jack Frankenfield here with Aiden Verde, and you know, we just had that absolutely electric girls game. I mean, like, the Eagles were not favored to win that game by any means, and that one came down to the end.
Definitely outweighed our expectations, truly.
Oh, absolutely. You know, in that miracle shot there, almost had a fairy tale ending from Giant McHale throwing up the half-court shot. But, yeah, that was a crazy game. We got a great game in store for us tonight as we have the Eagles, who are 19-4 overall, 4-1 in Trinity. And then we have the Lancers, 14-7 overall, and 3-2 in Trinity. And here's the lineup for your starting Eagles. So we're about ready to get underway here.
And now the starting lineup for your Santa Margarita Eagles. For the Eagles, starting at point guard, he is 6'2", a junior, number 4, Jonathan Moxie. At shooting guard, he is 6'6", a freshman, number 24, Brandon Cannon. At shooting guard, he is 6'4", a junior, number 14, Tobias Hebrew. At shooting guard, he is 6'5", a junior, number 11, Cameron Ashley. At point guard, he is 6'8", a junior, number 13, Brian Reynolds. And for the Eagles, Justin Bell, the opening tip coming up.
Alrighty, their starting lineups for your Santa Margarita Eagles is again 19-4 Eagles ready to take on the 14-7 Lancers, 4-1 and 3-2 in Trinity League respectively. Eagles, you know, coming off a tough loss to St. John Bosco on Wednesday. You know, they got their first loss in Trinity League play so far, as Bosco stands at the top at 5-0 in Trinity League now. But Santa Margarita is right there. You know, they're number 2 in Trinity League right now. They're really good. And we are sending it down to Nick for a sideline report.
Orange Lutheran and the Eagles. One of the big things for this game is Ethan Rees returned to the court after he's been out all season. I'm going to send it back to Frank and Aiden Verde.
And we're sending it down to
Alrighty, as we're about to tip off here, Rob Reynolds about to take the tip. already. And we are officially underway here in the Moisel Pavilion on a Friday night. It's a beautiful time to be here. The Eagles' nest is here in full force, ready to try to get that 5th Trinity League win here. Rockwell Reynolds has the ball in the post. He kicks it to Averill. Averill thinks about Moxie. He's going to drive to the paint. Moxie puts up the layup, and it's good. Jonathan Moxie starts the Eagles at the point.
Definitely some intense defense by the Lancers to start out this game.
Yeah, great shot by Moxie. And we want to give a shout out to the Moxie family watching at home. You guys are all watching. We appreciate the support. As, of course, Jonathan Moxie gets the Eagles on the board there.
It's a wild pass by the Lancers, goes out of bounds. Eagles ball. The Lancers showing a full court press right out of the gate.
Pretty much every Trinity League team that's played the Eagles have been full court pressing them. They try to, kind of get pressure on them, but most of the time the Eagles are good about standing tall and avoiding the full court press.
Coach Bell usually
There's
tries
Rockwell Reynolds down low in the post. He has 2 men on him. They're going to call him for the travel.
The refs are not pulling any punches with Rockwell Reynolds.
They are not, indeed. Okay, and as we're going to see a number 2, Zion Palio, take the ball up the court. A sophomore, 6'2". So that one's going to kick down low. The corner 3 for the Lancers is no good. Javon Smith misses that one.
Good closeout and box out for the Eagles, showing their high basketball IQ.
And there's McNamee with the ball. McNamee's been on fire the past few games. Been a key factor for the Eagles here. And you see Averill still in the lineup. Ethan Reese still out with his lower body injury. Averill's been great in that 5th spot there. And Rockwell Reynolds down low, and that's there. You like to see it. Rockwell Reynolds gets his first points of the night.
Very bread and butter by Rockwell
Man, you
Reynolds.
stole my line, man.
Ah, my bad, Jack.
Can't be stealing my line like that. All right, and this guy's going to drive to the baseline there. He's going to be contested. The reverse layup, that one's good. Lancers get their first points tonight. Javon Smith gets the Lancers on the board.
Good defense by Moxie trying to force his man to for the offsides.
That's what I would call great defense, but just a better shot. And there's Rockwell Reynolds down low, and his bread and butter. He's going to put up the layup. That one no good.
Rockwell really likes to go off his right foot.
Yeah, it's just the more natural for him. That's a loose ball. That's going to be a jump ball. I mean, you kind of do that. I feel like that's just natural for a big guy like him. He's just, it's your natural way. He's right-handed, so it's just more natural to go off the right foot. I know when I played basketball back in my middle school days, I'd always like to go off the right foot in the post, so All right, and here's Palio with the ball. You're going to set we see the screen. Great defense on the screen by the Eagles. Not able to get anything from it.
Intense defense by the Eagles.
Coach Bell's fired up on the sidelines there. There's a foul there.
Coach Bell definitely very energetic. Very energetic towards his guys to give their best.
John Gazaniga draws the foul there. And there's going to be a steal. Kyman on the fast break. He has him with the pump fake. What a pump fake. And he lays it home. That was a great pump fake.
Oh, for sure. Definitely a great pump fake.
As there's going to be Lancers are going to try to answer. And here's Moxie with the ball, showing off those handles. There's McNamee driving the paint, decides against it, and they're going to call McNamee for the travel. It's going to be going the other way.
2 travel violations on the Eagles already.
Yeah, 1 for Rockwell, now 1 for Cameron McNamee. Is that Lancers going to be aggressive going down the court here. Zion Palio with the ball, 6'2" sophomore. He's the point guard for these Lancers. He's going to kick it out to the corner. They have the open 3 from the wing, and it's good. Cannon Potter, the senior, knocks that one down.
Good ball movement by the Lancers.
Great ball movement, having all that ball movement just allows for that shot to become open. Here's a lot of defensive Moxie. Moxie loses the ball. He dribbles it off of his foot. And the Lancers come up with it there. And that's going to be, wow. What a sequence there from the Lancers. That pass underneath allows for Jonathan Gazaniga to slam it home.
What a very good defense presented for the Lancers. Definitely giving them life to this first quarter.
There's Moxie with the ball. Lost it on the other possession, but Moxie with very good handles. That's why he's the primary ball handler for the Eagles. It's Coach Bell's been sticking with the same starting five all year.
But then again, on the other hand, for the Lancers, you have Javon Smith, who's also been a good defender for these Lancers.
Yeah, Lancers have come out good here to start. As you know, we always talk about, the odds going to the game. Eagles would be slightly favored going to the game, but I kind of felt this game could be somewhat of a, I guess we call it a trap game for the Eagles, because these Lancers actually beat Mater Dei by 8, and the Eagles just narrowly came out the win against Mater Dei. So considering the Lancers beat them by 8, this could be a trap game for the Eagles. Definitely going to have to play hard here and fight for the win. And Rockwell Reynolds gets the and one, draws the contact. He's going to go to the line for one more. Rockwell Reynolds always dominant down low. Last few games we've seen him getting defended heavily down low, and it's allowed for a lot of the three-point shooters like Kyman and McNamee to start knocking him down. But maybe Rockwell, if he can get going down low, he can easily drop 20 to 30 points. He's going to miss that one there.
That's usually the game plan for the Eagles. Either feed it to Rockwell Reynolds, or Rockwell Reynolds will kick it to the open three-point
see how
shooters.
Olu prepared for them, because they obviously know the threat of Rockwell Reynolds, but if they pressure him too much, they can just kick it out to their three-point shooters.
Exactly.
Kyman and McNamee have been lights out from beyond the arc the past few games.
Also, don't forget the Eagles' defense is also a key reason why they're one of the best teams in the Trinity League.
As we see Jason Preston checked in for Jonathan Moxie. Preston Lee. I thought Jason Preston. Preston Lee's been a great six-man for the Eagles. Jason Preston's a Clippers point guard, not an Eagles point guard. Preston Lee has the ball trapped in the corner. He's gonna get rid of it. Kyman isn't gonna be able to come up with it, and that one's gonna be out of bounds. It's gonna be going back to the Eagles. 2:53 remaining here in the first quarter. It's been a fast-paced first quarter. Eagles lead by 1.
9 seconds left on the shot clock.
All right, Aiden, what do you think the shot? What's the shot here? If you're Coach
Definitely
Bell?
Definitely a Braden Kyman 3.
Braden Kyman 3. Well, he thought about it, but he decides against it. If they're running out of time here, they have to put something up. As Rockwell Reynolds doesn't get a shot off.
As a basketball player, you really have to look up and at the clock in situations like that.
Yeah, just not paying attention to the shot clock there. But it's all right.
That is heavily important in late game scenarios.
Yeah, for sure. There's Zion Palio. Palio's going to drive to the paint. That one's going to... They're going to call for a travel. Ball going back to the Eagles. 2:29 left in this first quarter. But yeah, again, just like I would give all the credit to Preston Lee. He's been stepping up the past few games as the sixth man for the Eagles. I'm sure you would agree with me, Aiden.
Definitely, yeah, I totally agree with you, Jack. Definitely a good spark plug for
we saw him against Mater Dei. He ended up with more minutes than Jonathan Moxie just because Moxie got into foul trouble early, and Preston Lee was playing great defense, taking charges, knocking down shots. So, Coach Bell rewarded him with basically playing him the entire second half. Preston Lee was basically a starter last game, getting starter-like minutes. Okay, 2 minutes remaining here. In the first quarter, there's a floater for the Lancers is good. Alrighty, 1:54 left in the first quarter. Lancers lead by 1.
Coach Bell is very animated with his players, always looking for the best of them. And
yeah, he's always fired up at the sidelines though, which I love about him. He's always on it. He's always in that when he does that little crouch on the sideline. That's how you know he's into it. There's Rockwell Reynolds in the key. Rockwell Reynolds with the hook shot. It's good. Like we say here on Eagle TV 2.0 Sports, bread and butter. Okay, and here's Zion Palio with the ball. They're going to set the screen for him. He's going to drive to the paint. He's going to put that one up. He's going to draw the contact. And again, Oscar-level acting there by Zion Palio.
That's all you need when you're playing basketball.
Yeah, you might say, well, you need to be a good basketball player. But no, if you're a good actor, you can get by.
Yeah, that's how LeBron's been playing for 20 years.
That's very true. Wow, I'm surprised you called out LeBron James, Aiden. I'm surprised, as you being a Lakers fan. That's something I would say. that free throw misses. I'm always the one that's, you know, throwing shots at LeBron James, not you.
Yeah. I don't see Kawhi Leonard have a 20-year career.
Okay, buddy. Anyways, Eagles Nest very animated there. Blah. Animated there. Or get the Lancers to miss both of those shots there. That's a great pass down low to Kyman. And he gets his own rebound. He puts back his own layup. What a play there by Braden Kyman. Kyman 4 points of the night now.
Definitely a good pass by Preston Lee.
Yeah. Preston Lee. I mean, Preston Lee's just been on another level these past few games. So that one's in the quarter. The drive, the Euro, it's no good.
You know, not only Coach Bell, but everyone on the coaching staff for Santa Margarita is animated as they're telling the players to put their hands up.
You know, Eagles had been on a huge winning streak, and that winning streak got snapped by St. John Bosco. They're not looking to start a 2-game losing streak here. They want to get back on the board. Cameron McNamee, nothing but air there. Well, that's Dallas Washington, sorry.
Dallas
There's going to be a 3, and it's no good.
Looks like I'm not the only one to mispronounce the name here on EOTV 2.0 Sports.
We're even. Now we're even. And we're going to see a timeout here with 28.4 left in the first. Eagles lead by 3. Oh, and then we have Ethan Reed in the game here. As we've said, Ethan Reed has been out for multiple weeks with his lower body injury. This is his first game back. That he was not in the starting lineup, though, as Coach Bell wants to ease him back into the flow of things. So they still had Averill starting, but ideally, if he can get back in the swing of things, he would take Averill's spot in the starting lineup. So there's Dallas Washington showing off his moves. Going to kick it up to Lee. Lee had the open shot. Lee with the floater. No good. And Averill, wow. Toby Averill fighting on the rebounds to put that one in. Right as the clock expires, the Eagles lead by 5.
Definitely a crazy last-second shot.
Hey fans, your attention please. We got a white Toyota Highlander in the parking lot of Illinois Park. A white Toyota Highlander, you're in Illinois Park in a handicap spot. License plate U77350.
Alrighty. And as we're in the half here, we're just headed to our sideline reporter, Nick Agostini, for an update. Nick.
I'm here courtside where I had the opportunity before the game to talk to Cam McNamee, who said that to bounce back from last game, they had to use what they worked on in practice to improve upon the press. Olu came out in a press for the first half, and we saw Coach Bell, he subbed very early on into the game. He swept in Jonathan Moxie for Preston Lee, just trying to get some fresh legs on the court. That's all I have for you guys. Let's send it back up to Jack and Aiden.
All right, Nick, thank you for the update. Always love to hear your updates. As we have Jonathan Moxie's dad right here in the stands. He's always here cheering on the boys, always bringing all the energy. We love to see him. Yeah, he always has all the energy up here in the bleachers with us.
Even more energy than the Eagles Nest.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, he's bringing more energy than the Nest sometimes. All right, we're about to start here in the second quarter. Eagles lead by 5. Off to a good start for them. Got off to a little bit of a slow start. Let the Lancers get the lead, but they've taken the lead right back here.
The Eagles lead 14-9 from the first quarter.
They do. It's nice to see Ethan Reed back on the court. Let's see how Coach Bell moves him back in the offense here.
Yeah,
We're going to see Preston Reed.
yeah. Let's see how
and
Ethan Reed's supposed to rest.
I'm sure Ethan Reed is the one that people are watching right now, number 5. And there's Rockwell Browns down low. And he gets his own rebound, tries to put it back in. That one no good. Loose ball. That one's going to be going the other way.
Good hustle by Toby and Dallas Washington, going for the loose ball. That's what Coach Bell wants and needs for their players. That's why these 7 players are the rotation.
Yeah, well, now it's 8 with Reed back, but without him, they really had a 7-man rotation, which is kind of rare. You know, only having 7 guys, because it's obviously a lot of minutes for these guys, but it's worked. And now they're going to see how Coach Bell's transitioning here to now an 8-man rotation. because now you have 3 guys coming off the bench. You got Preston Lee, Dallas Washington, and Ethan Ree. A little bit of a delay here on the inbound, but we're underway here. Zion Palio is going to take the ball up the court. So there's Javon Smith with the ball. He's going to give it back to, oh, that's a quick pass down low.
Beautiful pass.
And he's going to draw the foul there. That's going to be 2 shots. There's going to be 2 shots here for number 22, Andrew Nagy, the power forward, as a junior. Eagles Nest, not supportive of him here, obviously. Does not let the pressure get to him, though.
Blue is better than red.
I can confirm that is a fact. Hot take here. We love our hot takes. Second shot here for Nagy is good.
Javon Smith with some full court press defense.
And Javon Smith
Lancers.
is very aggressive on defense so far and it's paid off as Preston Lee hasn't been able to get much going so far.
Or Moxie. As we saw earlier for the Lancers, a good, nice steal and a layup for them early in the first quarter.
And there he is. You can't miss him. Rockwell Reynolds gets that one in. 8 points now for him. We haven't seen one of those. You know, he can drop those like monster games. But since we started league play, we haven't really seen any of those like 20, 30-point monster games so far. Let's see if we may have one of those. Whoa, that's a blocked 3 there, but they're going to get their own rebound and put that one in. Great shot blocked by Averill, though, defending the 3.
And that is why Toby Averill is a starter.
That is what he's proven his spot in the starting lineup. So it'll be interesting to see if Coach Bell puts Ethan Ree back in the starting lineup. You know, because Averill's been playing amazing. There's Preston Lee driving the paint. He's going to think about it. And what a move by Lee. That one's off the front rim. It's the same game script as last time where Moxley starts, but Lee has gotten pretty much all the minutes so far as we are 6 minutes into the, or 6 minutes left in the second quarter.
You know, I noticed with Coach Bell is there's so limited mistakes that you can make.
Oh, what a steal by Kyman. There's another fast break for the Eagles. Let's see what Kyman has. Kyman with the spin move, and that one's going to be rejected by the Lancers, but Lee's going to get the interception there.
Good no-look pass.
There's Kyman on the wing for 3. No good. And Averill fights hard for the rebound. Then there's Rockwell down low. Rockwell, and they're going to call Rockwell for the charge there, as the Lancer defender was able to get his feet set. Eagles Nest is not happy with that call. As Rockwell Reynolds is still on the floor here. That's not what you like to see. Looks like Rockwell is okay, though. A little scary when you see Rockwell hit the deck like that.
Definitely.
He's been the MVP of the year so far for the Eagles.
One of the Eagles' main contributors on
He's
not only offense but
senior
defense.
Power forward. It's the Northern Arizona University commit. Stands at 6'9". And there's a night. What a double team there. That one creates a lot of pressure. Very aggressive defense from the Eagles, and it's starting to work. And that's going to be a contested 3. Almost hits it.
Good closeout by
And we
Toby
see
Averill.
Moxie's back in the game here. Checks in for Preston Lee. Moxie does elite handles and playmaking. Let's see what he can cook up here.
Very quick as well. Like John Wall, you said in earlier.
I always compare him to John Wall, I know, with that playmaking. As there's going to be Cameron McNamee down low. McNamee isn't able to get that one in. Great double team by the Eagles. The Eagles' defense here has been transitioning very well around the court. Nice spin move there, but they're going to call the foul.
Foul on the ground against the Eagles.
So not a shooting foul, so it will not be free throws. It'll just be an inbound.
Yep.
So there's Moxie's first foul of the night. He got in a little foul trouble against Modern Day, looking to stay out of foul trouble tonight. And there's John Gazaniga. Here's the ball up top for Andrew Nagy. He's going to kick it down to the corner back to Gazaniga. And that ball's going to be loose. McNamee is going to come up with it. 4:33 left in the half. Eagles lead by 3. Looking to extend their lead to a 2-possession game. We see Moxie with his elite handles. There's McNamee up top. McNamee with the pull-up jumper. No good.
McNamee looking to get hot. He is also one of their main contributors on offense, but being held to 0 points.
McNamee hasn't scored yet tonight, which is odd to see from him as that three's off for the Lancers. Nagy doesn't get that one. Holmes has to be in a loose ball.
That's Toby Averill for you. Immediately goes to the ground to get that loose ball.
Averill's one of those, like, he's one of those physical, players. Like, he doesn't put up as many points on the stat sheet, but he will be very aggressive on defense. He'll be willing to put his body on the line for the team. Just an overall great player. I know Coach Bell appreciates that, which is why he's getting these starting minutes.
Definitely like a Patrick Beverly-like player. shout out to the Lakers. Shout out to Patrick Beverly and the Lakers, by the way.
Clippers, Beverly's better.
That's debatable.
No, it's not. As there's Rockwell caught up in the shot.
No foul was called. James.
And there's the foul and no call.
No charge call.
As we talked about early, Moxie's dad, very livid up here. He wanted that charge call, and I'm pretty sure everyone else in the building did.
As Moxie was looking to put his body on the line.
Yeah, he got his feet set, which is, as you can say it, and like to get the charge, you need to get both those feet planted. And you also need to have that Oscar level acting, as we love to say, right?
Yeah,
and he had both of those, so he didn't get the call, but usually that's something you would assume he would.
Yeah, for that to actually get called, you really need that Marcus Smart level acting. Like those early day Marcus Smart.
That's a great
flop.
comparison.
Yeah.
And maybe James Harden flop, even LeBron flop.
Oh yeah, like I said, even LeBron flop.
LeBron, he plays in LA, but he has Hollywood acting. So here's the timeout for the Eagles. Coach Bell, it's been a very close game so far. 16-15 with 3:37 left. And we're ready to inbound here. Averill's going to inbound. Averill's going to inbound from Moxie. No full court press. I mean, this season's been just a crazy season for the Eagles. They're at 19-4 right now. So many crazy wins. Last time they were here in the Moisel Pavilion, it was last Friday night, and they beat Mater Dei for the first time in 18 years. Absolutely electric. It's the loudest I've heard this place in my 4 years here at Santa Margarita. Loudest I've heard this place.
Definitely.
Even louder than the J. Sarah game. Like that Mater Dei game was, and it was a super physical, chippy game. Eagles came up on top. Just a magical night. As that one's going to, great way to draw the foul by McNamee. As he got him with the front fake, kind of just leaned into it, which we see a lot in modern day basketball, is trying to lean into it and draw the foul.
Jack, when I was a player under Coach Bell, and mainly Coach Tyree, one of the assistant coaches, he'd use a flow offense, which means use a period of screens to try to get open for an open mid-range, or either open cutter to the basket.
I think we know what you mean.
Mid-range.
Yeah. We see that a lot because a lot of the ball movement, we see Coach Bell's squad move the ball a lot. And, that's a lot of kind of saying off-ball screens, as you were kind of saying, right? Those off-ball screens can allow for, open three sometimes. And with a lot of three, the nice thing about it is, a lot of these guys are three-point shooters. Kyman and McNamee are both money from beyond the arc. You can get any of those guys open, you take it every day.
They are definitely money indeed.
Is there going to be a deep three there for the Lancers, and he catches that one home. Zion Palio.
As the game is now tied 18-18.
Palio leading scorer for the Lancers. He has 7. Now a tie game. There's Kyman with the ball. There's Rockwell down low. Rockwell gets blocked. No foul call.
Quick block by the Lancers.
And there's a travel call, no Lou. Eagles are going to get the ball right back.
Lancers players are shocked at this revelation.
And the Lancer faithful here in the Moisel Pavilion is also shocked.
Number 33 on the Lancers look like he's going to cry. very passionate about this game.
You know, he's passionate. I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Kyman was open, and then Moxie open in the corner. And no good. That one rimmed right out. Great shot though by Moxie. You take that shot every day of the week. You know, Moxie not usually shooting the 3 pointers, but when you get open corner 3, you got to take it.
Yeah.
And there's the wing 3 for the Lancers. That one's off the front rim.
Timeout is called for the Eagles.
Yep, as you said, Coach Bell gonna call a full timeout here, so a 60-second timeout here. 18-18. So Aiden, I gotta ask, with this being Ethan Ree's return to the lineup, how do you think, even though he's not starting, how do you think Ethan Ree being back here impacts the Eagles lineup?
You know, I think it gives a sense of clarity, you know, for that he's back, and also I think this is a game for him to just ease himself back in. I don't think Coach Bell is expecting much from him, as he's just looking to get him back acclimated.
Yeah, no, Ethan Ree being back in the lineup, it's definitely big for them. Coming off the bench here, we'll see what he can get cooking up in the kitchen like Russ. 20 seconds left in this timeout here. It's been a very close game. As we kind of said, you know, Eagles would have been favored in this one, but we kind of, like I said, this could be a trap game for them. Definitely a very losable game for the Eagles.
Definitely.
Because, you know, you can't take this team for granted. Olu beat Mater Dei, who the Eagles barely beat. So they're definitely not a pushover game.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. All right, you have 1:49 left in the half. It's been a very back and forth game so far. Hasn't been too aggressive yet. It's been a very slow pace and very sophisticated basketball. As you see Preston Lee back in the game for Moxie. You see Moxie and Lee taking almost like split reps here at starting point guard. Just Kyman with the ball in the wing, back to Cameron McNamee. And there's going to be a steal to Lancers. Lancers are going to be on the fast break. They're going to kick out to the corner for 3, and that one is nothing but net for Zion Palio.
Wet like water.
Palio now with 10 on the night. He's been money for the Lancers. There's Mackin with the ball. Eagles, Lancers, very good defenses. Eagles really don't have any open shots here all night. There's Kyman with the corner 3, and it's good! Braden Kyman splashes it from beyond the arc. Tie the game right back up.
The Eagles answer right back with 3 of their own.
As we said, Kyman's been money from 3, and that's the first one of the night for him. There'll be a lot more to come from him. So that's going to be an and one for the Lancers. John Gazanaga drives the foul.
Coach Bell very livid, as he expected Jake Kyman to go for a charging block, but instead he just goes for the block attempt.
Yeah, 45.3 left here in the half. This one's flying by so far.
As now Jake Kyman is subbed out of the game.
Braden
Kyman. Braden Kyman.
Now it's 2 for you, 1 for me. If that one's going to miss there, Eagles down by 2 here. Aiden, right as you said, we had the same amount of mispronouncing. No, you just you took the lead. Jake Kyman is the brother of Braden Kyman, if you are not aware. Jake Kyman, class of 2019. He's at Wyoming right now, played at UCLA for a while. It's part of their Final Four run. Probably definitely one of the Eagle Basketball Hall of Famers, Jake Kyman. And Braden Kyman is only a freshman. He's been very great this year, really living up to the Kyman namesake. Preston Lee in the inbound here, 27.2 left as the shot clock is now turned off. And then we see Ethan Ree back in the game. So the shot clock's off here, so let's see if Coach Bell's going to try to get a quick bucket or if he's just going to wait out and get the final shot.
They could hold for the final shot.
I personally, I would think you'd hold for the final shot here, but we'll see. A lot, as you can, a lot of those off-ball screens, as you were talking about, in that flow offense.
Flow offense, yep.
We see a lot of that. As we have 8 seconds left. They're going to have to get something going here. And there's Ethan Reed in the corner for 3. That one no good. Averill gets the rebound. Going to get it to Lee, and Lee is going to have that one tipped, so no good for him.
As Toby Averill passed up what could have been a game-timing game of 23-23, but instead the Eagles are down 21-23.
He was contested, so that would he was a smart play. So Lancers lead 23-21 here. They lead by 2 going into half. Yeah, what a half here start for the Eagles. It's been very good so far. As we have Nick Augustini standing sideline with Coach Bell. Going to talk to us a little bit about the game session.
So I usually, have you here talking about defense, but offense, Olu has pressured you full court man-to-man the whole half. What are you planning on doing to combat that in the second half?
I think we're doing a pretty good job. It's a 2-point game. We've handled it fairly well. We've missed a lot of layups inside. That's really the biggest thing right there.
So I noticed you subbed very early on in the first quarter. Was that to get fresh legs on the court, or is that a matchup thing?
A little bit of both. Yeah, a little bit of both. Get some fresh legs in there, but also the matchups do matter.
So you mentioned, us on offense missing layups, but what about the defense, limiting them getting in the paint?
Yeah, we've done a pretty good job of that. We got to take away some 3 balls, though.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Back to Jack and Aiden.
Interviews. Coach Bell very fired up about his squad. Eagles trail by 2 here going into this one. It's been a very back and forth game so far. Definitely interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out, so make sure you don't go anywhere here on this Eagle TV 2.0 sports broadcast. We'll be right back. And we're back here from halftime in the Moiso Pavilion in Rancho Santa Margarita, California. Eagles trail by 2 here going into the third quarter. It's been a very back and forth first half. You know, Eagles have been playing hard, but the Lancers have really been coming out strong on defense, and it's shown as it's a very low-scoring game, only 23-21. You know, Olu has just been pretty dominant on the boards tonight as well. Daniel Dunbar, the head coach, has had a great game plan, been able to contain a lot of the perimeter offense for the Eagles, such as Cameron McNamee, Braden Kyman, others like that as well. So, yeah, Aiden, what are your thoughts so far going into the half? What do you think the Eagles got to do to pull away here and get a win in front of the home crowd?
They should probably get their 3-pointers to hit. You know, that would definitely give them an edge. And they should keep feeding it to Rocco Reynolds. He has the hot hand. 8 points in the first half. Could definitely go for more. Yeah, that's all I got.
There we go. We're going to see a Rockwell Reynolds legacy game here.
Legacy, bro.
As we're about ready to tip off here. Okay, we're going to have an inbound here from David Manaya. And here's Palio. Palio leading scorer for the Lancers at half. He had 10. Knocked down 2 from beyond the arc.
Definitely a low-scoring half for both teams.
No, it definitely was. We talked about the defense just being so important.
Both teams' defense, yeah.
There's the inbound. You give it one to Cannon Porter. Cannon Porter thinks about it with that little pump fake pass. There's the spin move, baseline drive for the Lancers. He's going to lay that one home. Lancers get the scoring started here in the second half.
He could have definitely dunked it on Rockwell Reynolds.
Yeah. A classic Aiden Verde line. Oh, is he going to dunk? Classic Aiden Verde.
Possibly.
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 Got him with the ball. We see a lot of that like off-ball movement here from the Eagles trying to get some sort of open shot. They haven't been able to get going from beyond the arc yet, really, tonight. Just really, man, as I say it, Kyman said, never mind. As I was saying.
As you were saying.
I was just saying they couldn't get going from beyond the arc. Kyman said, what were you saying?
What were you saying? Are you sure about that?
Kyman just shut me up real quick. Braden Kyman now has 10, leading scorer for the Eagles. Braden Kyman, the 6'6" freshman shooting guard. You know, actually, what I was thinking about the other day, Aiden, is really Braden Kyman reminds me a lot of like Klay Thompson's style of play.
Yeah.
And which is ironic because Klay Thompson is an SM alumni, class of 2008.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because he's a 6'6" freshman. Klay Thompson's also 6'6", and you know, Klay Thompson was the same way. You know. So they're having like a Klay Thompson comparison, I feel like is pretty accurate for him. As Rockwell Reynolds isn't able to get that one home.
Yeah, you know, like you're saying, Braden Kyman definitely has the same kind of jump shot, a quick release, and catch and shoot level player.
Yeah, that kind of that catch and shoot, quick release. We always love to see that. He can just like get it off really quickly from beyond the arc. So any separation you give him, he's going to take advantage of it real quick.
Yeah, not only that, he's able to play good defense too.
Yeah, of course. And that's going to be an and one for the Lancers. Slow start here for the Eagles. 6 minutes remaining in the third quarter. There's going to be 2 free throws here for Cannon Porter.
Lancers look to pull away from this game.
If they go on a run here, they can get out to a nice lead. That would be comfortable for Daniel Dunbar and his squad.
As we see an elevator screen used by the Eagles.
And then Averill thinks about it in the corner, decides to drive it in the paint. He's going to kick it to McNamee. What a pass. McNamee is going to, and he's going to draw the foul also. That's going to be an and one. Cameron McNamee. What a pass there by Averill, and McNamee with the finish.
You know, I want to highlight earlier the elevator screen used It's also a highlight to those 2014 Warriors under Mark Jackson. Definitely looking at Coach Bell's looking at other NBA teams for his play calls.
I mean, the best of the best, so you might as well compare it to them. That's going to be a quick corner three for Javon Smith. It's good.
They respond right back.
Yeah, they answered right back. They had that McNamee and one. They got the points right back. Lancers lead by 5. As McNamee's going to try to answer that three with his own three. Rockwell Reynolds gets his own rebound. And then Kyman for well beyond the arc. Wow, Braden Kyman knocks it down.
Like
Water. Wet like water indeed. Braden Kyman, 13 points of the night for him. Third three-pointer of the night.
Sorry if we were a little loud there. That was definitely wet like water.
You know, it was wet like water. Nothing else to say.
Yeah.
There's going to be a full timeout here. Eagles now down by 2. So, I mean, I'm sure what Daniel Dunbar is saying to his squad right now is he's telling them a lot about Braden Kyman. If Braden Kyman gets going from beyond the arc, this is not going to end well for Olu. And I'm saying that like he does not want – that's why he called that timeout. He wants to stop the momentum because if Kyman gets going, that's not going to be a good look for Olu.
Oh, for sure. Because if Kyman gets those threes rolling, it's gonna smell trouble for Olu.
Absolutely. But on the contrary, Coach Bell, I think if I'm him, I'm feeding the hot hand. I'm going to try to find some Kyman corner threes.
For sure.
Yeah.
Olu would definitely get goosebumps every time.
I see what you did there, Aiden. Used the song lyrics.
They'd get those goosebumps every time. Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're going to be karaoke on there. But yeah, Kyman is definitely an X factor here for the Eagles. And it's just incredible he's a freshman starting on varsity. We got 3 more years of him starting. By the time he becomes a senior, I mean, I'll be well out of high school, but that'll be scary to see how much he's going to get better. A lot of this Eagles team is very young. They have a bright future. Coach Bell's really turned this program around in the last 4 years. It's going to be great closeout defense from the Eagles.
A lot of double
There's going to be a drive to the paint, and it's good for Cannon Porter. Takes that one to the house. There's Preston Lee back into the game. And there's Kyman. Kyman thinks about it.
Quickly guarded by
they got some real quick.
Cannon
they don't
Potter.
want Kyman to get that off. And there's Rockwell down low. Rockwell with the little hook shot. Looking like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with that one. What a shot, Rockwell Reynolds.
Nice comparison.
That was. You love the Kareem sky hook. I have a nasty sky hook. That's all I'm going to say.
That was a good joke.
Hey, come on.
Good defense by Braden Kyman.
Yep. And there's the spin move, and it's good. What a move by David Minaya. Minaya, 4 points in the night. And Preston Lee here. He's going to try to slow down the pace here. As Mox, he hasn't checked into the game yet with 3:54 left in the third. Kyman with the ball is going to kick it back to Lee. Kyman, just an absolute sharpshooter. Let's see if they can feed him. And well, that's going to be a steal by the Lancers. Lancers going to come up with it.
Good defense by the Lancers.
And that's going to be a layup. He's going to hit it. He's going to hit the deck hard, but he's going to get the foul call. 2 free throws for the Lancers, trying to make it a 6-point game.
Could have been a scary and one opportunity there.
Yeah, he did not get it home, but he did draw the foul. Lucky break for the Eagles. And this game's been close all night. I think always love the Eagles nest getting into the game. The booing from the nest in full force. And he misses. Man, he got shook from the Eagles nest there.
Definitely. As Dallas Washington checks in for Toby Abram.
Shivering in his boots.
Shiver me timbers.
Shiver me timbers. Second shot here. And that one misses as well. Eagles nest having their impact on the game.
He definitely had goosebumps.
He had goosebumps every time. Here we see Preston Lee trying to look for an open man. He's going to give it to Kyman in the corner. Kyman doesn't have any separation. Rockwell with the spin move, and the layup is good. Rockwell Reynolds, bread and butter.
Bread and butter.
It's almost been a solid 10 minutes since I've said it. And there's going to be a drive. That one didn't get called. All right, here's the inbound here for the Lancers. As we see Moxie check back into the game, subbing out for Preston Lee. Moxie started the game at point guard, but him and Preston Lee have been pretty much equal minutes so far. So they both are very good players, and, you know, Preston Lee kind of the sixth man for the Eagles.
Good double teams by the Eagles.
And there's Palio with the drive. Thinks about it. And there's the pull-up jumper from about 20 feet out. No good. Dallas Washington comes up with the rebound. Ooh. Oh, almost got that. I got to watch out there. That's a blatant push. And Moxie tried to throw that one down with authority after the whistle. Yeah, number 20, Chris Magalong, checks into the game and has immediate impact because he was playing very aggressive on Moxie.
Still a close game for both teams.
And there's Jonathan Moxie. Shows that Moxie on the court. And that's going to be a missed shot. Lancers are going to be on the fast break here. Lancers are going to drive to the net. Kick it back out wide. He looks like he might be calling for some sort of a screen.
Nope.
Yeah, he thought about it. There's going to be a pull-up three, and it's good.
Almost a foul.
That was almost a foul. Kyman pulls up. That one's not good. Kyman with that, I like that little step back move. It's a new move from him. As he's going to try to drive to the lane again. All right, Lancers lead by 2 here. 36-34. Low scoring affair so far here on this Friday night on Santa Margarita campus in the Always Open Pavilion.
As Toby Averill, number 14, checks in for Braden Kyman.
So Kyman's been pretty much in the whole game. Got to give him some rest, get him rested up for the fourth quarter. 1:42 remaining in the third. You want to make sure that all those guys, the starting five, is all full go for the fourth quarter. That's going to be almost a backcourt violation, but it doesn't matter because Rockwell gets the steal. Rockwell's going to kick it out wide to Averill up top. McNamee with the ball in the wing. McNamee is looking for somebody. He sees Moxie right next to him. And there's Dallas Washington. And he's going to try to get the skip pass, but it's going to get deflected. It's going to be going back to the Lancers. And there's going to be a timeout for the Eagles. 1:21 left. Eagles trail by 2.
Coach Bell's probably going to look for his players to get in the right headspace, looking to close out this third quarter.
Yeah, they definitely want to close this third quarter out with authority. It would be nice to be going into the fourth quarter with a lead. It was probably the goal here for Coach Bell. Okay, we're about ready to resume play here. Is this Trinity League matchup has been all you can ask for in a basketball game so far. It's been back and forth. No team's really been able to pull ahead as two of these teams are at the top half of the Trinity League. Both very good teams that'll definitely be serious contenders come playoff time in February. All right, Palio's going to take the ball up the court here. There's Javon Smith. Trying to slow down the pace here. That's going to be, he's going to drive to the basket, and that one no good. Kyman gets the rebound. And Averill with the little pull-up jumper. Averill has 4 points in the night now. Obviously, Averill very effective on the boards and on defense.
As that ties the game.
And that's going to be a wide open corner three for
Ooh, little miscommunication on the Eagles' part as a wide open three-pointer is made for the Lancers.
Yeah, just that one was just wide open. You know, you expect to knock that down. Eagles are trailing by 3 with 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Eagles seeing if they can pull within 1 here, maybe even tie the game. So we're going to kick down roller Rockwell. Rockwell just absolutely bodies him. But it's no good. It's be going the other way. Questionable call. It's going to be going to Olu. Eagle faithful not happy with that call.
"15 seconds left in the third quarter."
Yep,
Lancers
13 seconds. So it looks like the Lancers will most likely hold for the final shot here. See if they can extend their lead to 2 possessions going to fourth. That one's going to kick out wide of the corner. 3 seconds. He's going to have to pull it up. And it's no good. And that's going to be over the backboard. That one's going to be outside. 0.3 seconds left.
I don't think it's physically possible to get a final shot off, but Eagles are looking to try anyway.
I think with 0.3 seconds, the only possible shot's an alley-oop, which is not going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, that DeAndre and alley-oop always haunts me. All right, Eagles not able to get in there. They're going to trail by 3 going into the fourth quarter. This one's been back and forth. Make sure to stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. We got the fourth quarter of action coming up right now on Eagle TV 2.0 Sports. We have Nick on the sidelines. Give us a sideline report.
We have a tight game, 3 points going into the fourth quarter. The Eagles have been really losing this game the whole time. One of the things that the coaches said during halftime was that they needed to get 2 guys in the paint trying to stop the Olu bigs. On offense, though, they just want to keep trying to pound it inside to Rockwell, get those easy buckets, and then get back on defense. Sending it back up to Jack and Aiden.
Talk about while they're playing. Alrighty, thank you, Nick, for that update. As we're about ready to enter the fourth quarter play here, let's take a quick look at the Trinity League standings as they stand right now. So a big game for the Eagles on Wednesday against Bosco. Those 2 teams were 4-0 Trinity going into it.
Yeah, we're hoping for a good fourth quarter here.
Indeed we are. But yeah, as we're talking about, that Bosco game that happened on Wednesday, Bosco won by about 35. Wasn't the best game for the Eagles, and Bosco now stands at the top of the Trinity. Yeah, and Santa Margarita is now ranked number 16 in the state of California. And there's Moxie with the ball. Moxie's going to drive. Going to kick it back to McNamee. Look, they're going to back off of him a little bit. A lot of ball movement up top. They're going to try to get something going here.
Looking for not just a good shot, but a great shot.
That's very wise words by none other than Aiden Verde.
Thank you, Jack Frankenfield.
And there's Averill with a little fadeaway. It's a good shot there. Doesn't fall though.
Channeling his inner Kobe Bryant.
I was going to say Dirk, but you know, both have great fadeaways.
Yeah, tomato, tomato.
Both very great players. As Kyman going to be defending him in the post there. That's going to leave him open on the wing. No good for Cannon Porter.
Very lucky break for the Eagles. Could have been a 6-point lead for the Lancers.
Moxie's going to hold the ball here. Look for something. 6:58 left in the fourth. Eagles trail by 3. This one's in a low-scoring affair. It's going to come down right to the wire. Make sure to stay tuned. Kyman with the ball in the post. McNamee's comp with it. 9 seconds on the shot clock. McNamee puts up the spin around, and it's no good.
Good try.
You just not a lot of shots falling for really either teams here. As I thought I was going to jinx it right there, but
Thought we were going to get an announcer curse right there.
a lot of open shots here for both squads. They haven't been able to hit. And there's going to Moxie with the ball again.
I feel like whoever scores these first few points is really going to control the tempo of this fourth quarter.
Again, I talk about every broadcast, tempo, momentum in Trinity League basketball is so important. Because going on, usually there'll be one run that controls the game. It's Rockwell Reynolds with the little layup there, and it's good. Rockwell Reynolds, 14 points.
Butter and bread and butter.
And now the crowd getting into it. As we talked earlier, Jonathan Moxie's dad next to me right now, being very loud for the team. Eagles Nest getting into it as Kyman gets the steal. Student section getting into this game. They want to see their Eagles take home the win here on a Friday night. Jonathan Moxie back with the ball here. Let's see what Coach Bell has cooking on this possession. And we're going to see a 5 out here. Rockwell Reynolds is going to be down low. Shot clock's expiring. Walker Reynolds is going to put it up. He's not going to hit the shot, but he's going to get the foul.
Good pass by Moxie. Look for Rockwell Reynolds for that last second shot.
2 shots.
Definitely good baseline kick by Moxie for Rockwell Reynolds.
All right, Rockwell Reynolds in the line here.
Looking to lead by 1.
We have a tie game, ladies and gentlemen. 39-39, 5:15 left in the game. Rockwell Reynolds looks to give the Eagles their first lead of the half. And he does. Rockwell Reynolds. 16 points in the night for him.
Rockwell Reynolds.
Walkwell Reynolds. That's going to, oh boy, we're going to see a timeout here. Eagles lead by 1.
And like I said, Jack, whoever gets those first points controls the tempo. And that's what the Eagles have been doing, and that's why the Lancers called a timeout. They're trying to get rid of the Eagles' flow. Yes, disrupt
the tempo. They want to get rid of that. They want to get the momentum back into their favor. Olu's going to try to walk out here with their heads hung high, give themselves a win. You know, Olu might be looking for a fairy tale ending. All right, it's going to be a full timeout for the Lancers as well. 20 seconds remaining. And it'll be, I think it's going to be big here if the Eagles can pull out this win tonight, because the next home game and the last home game of the regular season is not for another 2 weeks. February 2nd, 7 p.m. at home against St. John Bosco. And of course, you can catch the action on Eagle TV 2.0 Sports YouTube channel. We'll be live streaming that game, but it'll be about a 2-week gap. I know you guys are going to miss us so much. And then we'll move into playoffs after that, as that is the last game of the year. They will have a 3-game road trip coming up here. They have some crucial away games coming up next against teams like J. Sarah and Mater Dei, to tell a lot about if the Eagles can really stay at the top here of the Trinity League. It's just been a great season for Coach Bell and his squad. He's so happy with this guy. He's so proud of his guys. 19-4. Just been a great season. Looking for the 20th win of the season tonight.
Definitely a big energy booster, as you said.
Yeah. Because they're not going to be playing in this Moiseville Pavilion for another 2 weeks until the last game of the year against the best team in the Trinity League. So this will be a big win. As he's going to drive to the basket. Cannon, Porter, knocks it down.
Good little scoop layup to try to get rid of Rockwell Reynolds' athleticism.
Scoop and ice cream there. As we've been seeing all night from Coach Bell, all this ball movement that he loves to see. 4:22 remaining in the half, or in the game, that is. Lancers lead by 1. Rockwell Reynolds in the post, going to kick it back to Kyman. Kyman for 3. Bang! Braden Kyman for 3. Eagles lead by 2.
16 points for Braden Kyman. Unbelievable.
Okay. Lancers have the ball here. Pull-up jumper from about 10 feet is good. And Olu calls a timeout immediately. And 3:50 remaining here in this game. It is 43-43.
Wow.
Can't draw out this script any better than that.
I feel like
Script
time
writers are in action.
has gone by so fast.
It has. It's been a very fast-paced game. This game started at about 7:45 local time. Was supposed to start 7:30, but we had a little bit of a delay because of the girls' game running long.
Score is 43-43. Tie game. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Been a great game so far. About ready to get back in action here. Eagles Nest is here in full force. They're trying to get into this game.
Let's see what Coach Bell's been cooking up in the lab.
Cooking up in the lab, indeed. Cooking like Chef Ross.
Cooking like John Wall.
Eagles country, let's ride.
The Broncos wish they could be as good as the Eagles.
They do indeed. And here's Moxie back into the game here. Moxie takes very good care of the ball, which is the reason why he gets so many minutes. Is that one? It's going to be staying with the Eagles. All right, 3:37 left. This game's going to come right down to the wire. Make sure to stay right where you are for this one on Eagle TV 2.0 Sports. It's live stream. Cameron McNamee is going to drive to the basket. He's going to put it up, and it's good from about 5 feet out. Cameron McNamee. 7 points for him. Quiet night for McNamee, but, you know, we'll see if he can maybe get going here in the fourth quarter. So he's going to pull up jumper for Olu, and that's nothing but net there. So Olu answers right back.
They're not letting Santa Margarita get an inch on them.
Yeah, Olu plays a lot of very aggressive defense. Olu's bench wanted the call there. They didn't get it. They need to get the ball across the court there to avoid the 8-second violation. Here's Moxie with the ball. Going to give it back to Taylor Averill. Kyman in the corner for three. The pump fake. He's going to put it up. And he almost hits it home. And
as an over-the-back foul is called on Rockwell Reynolds. Very questionable decision by the refs, as the Santa Margarita Eagles community is shocked.
Over-the-back call, very debatable. And, you know, the Eagles side of the bleachers here not happy with that at all. Okay, we are tied at 45-45 with 2:30 left. Man, this one's coming right down to the wire, and I'm ready for it. As that one's going to be deflected off of Jonathan Moxie, but he's going to pull from deep. And Zion Palio.
What a prayer.
Now that was just a prayer from deep, as he has 15 now, Zion Palio. You see Moxie. Olu's been really locking up the Eagles all night. Rockwell Reynolds has probably been the biggest factor here. So they haven't really been able to stop Rockwell, but they've been on lock on the perimeter. They haven't been able to get anything going. As that one's going to be going the other way, as McNamee's pass is wild. So, Aiden, what's the key here for the Eagles to get the win here? They're down by 3 with 1:55 left.
You know, as they're doing right now, definitely play good defense. Try to be calm and collected. I know there's time rolling down, but Eagles still have to look for an open shot as they get a defensive stop.
Steal there, Rockwell Reynolds. I mean, Rockwell Reynolds has been the key factor on offense. I think they got to feed him. And we're going to see another timeout by the Eagles. Another full timeout. Yes, as we were talking about Aiden, you know, down by 3, like you're Coach Bell in the huddle. What is your game script, your game plan going into these final 2 minutes.
You know, I'd definitely feed the hot hand and give it to Braden Kyman. You know, he's been able to hit those corner threes really often, and I think it's evident that they should just let him cook and let him get those opportunities to score.
Indeed, letting him cook.
Let him cook. Let's him cook.
And, you know, McNamee just hasn't put up many shots from beyond the arc, and he only has 7 tonight.
But also, let's not forget about Rocco Reynolds. He also has 16 points, and he's also a really good focal point in this offense. So if you give it to him, give him a good post
The thing
hook.
with Rockwell is even when he's not scoring 20-plus points tonight, he is always a threat because, you know, you always have to worry about him. You know, Olu on defense has to put a lot of times 2 guys on him. You know, which that opens someone up. You know, when they double Rockwell, you just got to find the open guy. So someone's open. All right, buddy. Minute 39 left in this game. Eagles trail by 3, same deficit they had at halftime here. So it's quite literally been a tie game in this half because they trailed by 3 and going into the half.
Lancers are leading because of a prayer 3 hooked up by the Lancers.
Okay, Jonathan Moxie with the ball. Let's see what Coach Bell has drawn up for the Eagles after the timeout. They give it to Kyman here. There's Averill up top, a lot of off-ball movement here. Trying to maybe get an open 3, it looks like, but then they're going to give it to Rockwell in the post. Rockwell's going to put it up, and it's good! Rockwell Reynolds with the contact!
That's what I said before. Either give it to Braden Kyman or give it to Rockwell Reynolds, and he'll put up points on the board, and it turned out to be an and one.
Rockwell Reynolds one-on-one coverage, just you can't beat him.
A potential and one opportunity.
Looking to tie the game here. Rockwell Reynolds. Rockwell Reynolds, such a fun player to watch. So you don't see a lot of those like kind of post-oriented players anymore in today's game. It's nice to see a player like Rockwell who really lives and dies on his post game. As he knocks down the free throw. 48-48, minute 21 left in the game.
You know, Jack, I was afraid of the announcer curse before because when I said a three-point play, I didn't say three-point opportunity. So.
You know, we got lucky there. No announcer curse this time.
That's all that is, being lucky. Triple team.
Hey, there's a very aggressive defense. There's Javon Smith's going to kick it up top for David Manaya. There's the wing 3 for the Lancers, and it's good. Zion Palio knocks down another one from beyond the arc because he's just been absolutely money.
Good defense by the Eagles, but.
And Coach Bell calls timeout.
What a shot to take, and what confidence to take that shot. You still have 50 seconds left, and you put up that kind of shot.
Yeah, you know, they were tied. They wanted to get up to the lead there. Now they lead by 3, you know. So you have a 30-second timeout by the Eagles.
Like I said before, you get Braden Kyman, or you get Rockwell Reynolds, or you can look for any other of the starters. They all have the ability to go for an open shot.
All right. So Aiden, what do you think? What do you think was inside of that huddle there for Coach Bell?
You know, keeping evident on defense, but also let's try to get an open shot and try to get this lead tied or leading going to this fourth quarter.
So, you know, let's say we have 47.8 seconds left. There could be an opportunity where the Eagles come down here with like a final shot, a game-winning shot. Who are you giving the ball to? That's my question for you.
That's a good question.
You giving it to Rockwell down low? You giving it to Kyman in the corner? Maybe McNamee in the corner?
We'll just have to see for ourselves.
That's the right answer because you don't want to jinx anything. Okay, 42 seconds left. Moxie hasn't really put up any shots tonight. He's going to have the ball, and McNamee's going to lose it. Not what you want to see. Just a miscommunication by the Eagles. Because now the Lancers have the ball. 31 seconds left for the 3-point lead. Timeout, Lancers.
Just an unfortunate way to end that possession.
That could be game-changing right there. Is the 27.8 left on the game clock, and the shot clock is 28 seconds. So the shot clock's still on here. It's not what you want to see. So the Eagles are going to have to foul here.
Yeah, either foul or get a quick steal and go to the other end.
Yeah, because as we said, 27.8 left on the game clock, 28 on the shot clock. So if they don't foul, Lancers can just dribble it out.
Yeah.
So Eagles are going to have to foul here. That steal is just not what you wanted to see. Just miscommunication on offense. Just can't have that.
Just gut-wrenching for this Eagles community.
That took the life out of the stance here. I mean, we said it, Aiden. This could be a real trap game for the Eagles. That's what we've seen is Olu has been very aggressive on defense. Remember, this Olu team beat Mater Dei by 8. And we beat Mater Dei by, I think we ended up winning by 6. But we pulled away at the end. That game was super close. So, Olu, arguably better than Mater Dei, I would say. And, this game not getting hyped up as much. That's why I thought it was just a really tricky game for the Eagles. Only one more home game left for the Eagles. February 2nd, St. John Bosco. You can catch the action on Eagle TV 2.0 YouTube channel.
Definitely looking for that steal, but if not, go for the foul.
I mean, you want to go for a steal here, and if you don't get it, you got to foul. As you see it right there, Moxie fouls. And you can see the Lancers are now in the bonus.
Which bonus means for each time they get fouled, no matter what, they're going to go to the line.
Eagles Nest trying to get in the head of Olu right now. The crowd's very much into it, trying to get into his head. Palio knocks it down.
Got to put up a quick shot.
Down by 5 here, 27 seconds. You got to get down the court. You got to find an open guy from 3. And there's McNamee. McNamee, what a move. He puts it up. And he draws the foul. McNamee's going to have 3 free throws. Wow, what a way to use his body. Cameron McNamee, he uses the pump fake and leans into it to draw that foul. I thought that would have been a 4-point play for a second. Now it would have really turned tides. McNamee makes up for that, that pass that he lost earlier. As he's going to have 3 free throws now. Can bring the Eagles within 2. Eagles are going to need to make all of these shots here to stay in the game. This one here could bring them to within 1 possession. All right, this next shot crucial here. As right now, it's a 2-possession game, down by 4, 53-49, 16.7 left. This one here could bring them to a 3-point deficit, which still has the Eagles a chance. If they miss this, it's effectively over.
And if you're the Eagles, you have to foul.
This is big. And he knocks down. Eagles still have hope. Eagles going to need a magic lamp and all 3 wishes in this one if they want to pull out the fairy tale ending. And we're going to see another timeout here, 16.7. Eagles trail by 3. Hey, I mean, it's, right when we counted out the girls' team earlier tonight, they came right back into it, so you never know.
Yeah.
Any given day. So, Aiden, so the game plan here for Coach Ball, obviously, right, you have to foul.
Right.
Right. So, basically, for the Eagles to have a chance here, so obviously, you're the basketball player here, what the Lancers would need, right, is they need to miss both of those shots,
right,
and then the Eagles would need to, if they miss both, they have 2 options. They could either take it on the court and try for a really quick layup, or they hold for a final 3 to try to tie.
Yeah, it sounds about right. Yep. Like as soon as this timeout's over, they're back in the game. Eagles have to quickly foul. As quickly as possible, because every second counts, obviously.
So we're going to need the crowd to get into it here to maybe get in the head of the Lancers and maybe cause them to miss some free throws. Man, this one has been a nail biter. The crowd, everyone is on the edge of their seats here in the Moiseau Pavilion. Everyone's super anxious here. Everyone's really nervous for this team. This would be a big win if they could pull it out. As Olu is third in Trinity League right now, and Santa Margarita is second. So you want to have that head-to-head advantage. And if Olu was to win this game, they'd move to 4-2 in Trinity, and then Santa Margarita would fall to 4-2 in Trinity. That would actually move Santa Margarita to third in Trinity League because they'd both be 4-2. And Olu would have the head-to-head advantage. This is a big game for the Eagles. They're going to need a foul immediately. And they didn't get it in bounds! 5-second violation. They didn't get it in bounds. It's the Eagles' ball.
Unbelievable.
Wow. That was just great defense from the Eagles. They did not have any open lanes. And just a split second too late on the inbound by the Lancers. Well, they are right back into this game now. 16.1 left, down by 3. So, Aiden, what's the move here? You go for a quick 2, or are you trying for a 3?
Honestly, I'd probably go for the 3 because.
You're going for the 3?
Yep.
I think you pretty much to take the open shot here. So if you get a layup under the basket, you take it. If you get 16.1, that'd bring you within 1.
Right.
And you foul, and at the very worst, you get back to a 3-point deficit. So if it's me here, I'm almost looking for maybe like an easy layup.
Any shot possible.
High percentage shots.
If a 3's there, take it. If a layup's
The
there,
highest
like you said,
percentage shot. And there's Rockwell. Rockwell's going to hand it to Moxie. And they're going to call a travel on Moxie. Wow. Ref ball in full effect.
You know, if challenges were a thing like in high school, like the NBA, coaches would definitely call a challenge, which would mean they would question the validity of that ref's call.
Coach Bell not happy with that call.
Very
whatsoever.
questionable call by the refs.
That just kills momentum for them. So now they need a foul again.
What a heartbreak.
Man, it's questionable, really.
Yeah.
You can't have mistakes like that late in the game. That really just kills all the momentum. Lancers are going to inbound here with 14.4, as we said. Northside are going to be at the line now. And the Eagles' nest is getting loud here. See what they can get. There's going to be Zion Palio, who has been money tonight. He has 21 points in the night. Definitely the MVP of the night for the Lancers. And he misses the second one. Eagles down by 4, 13 seconds left. They're going to need to get a quick shot off. 8 seconds, they need to get a shot off. Rockwell Reynolds with the 3. And the putback by McNamee, no good. And they put it back. But time expires.
Gut-wrenching for the Eagles.
You know, they hit the buzzer beater there on the putback, but fortunately, that was not enough. Eagles fall 54-52. Absolutely heartbreaking loss. Wow, the 5-second violation at the end, and then that travel call, you know,
yeah,
going to stay non-biased, but that travel call really killed things.
Just gut-wrenching for the Eagles.
And, I mean, even though if it was a travel, you don't want to see the refs have the say at the end of the game like that. That's just like, it's just not what you want to see. You want to let the kids play.
Yeah.
But what a great performance overall by the Eagles. Eagles will fall to 19-5. Olu will move to 15-7. Santa Margarita 4-2 in Trinity. Olu 4-2 in Trinity as well. Yeah, so now Santa Margarita will fall to 3rd in Trinity League. Olu will move up to 2nd. Great effort overall. Rockwell Reynolds had 19. Braden Kyman had 18. But really the story of the night for the Lancers is Zion Palio, the sophomore point guard. He dropped 21. And they also had Cannon Porter, the senior shooting guard. He dropped 14. It's a very hard-fought game. Heartbreaking loss here in West Pavilion. You know, it is what it is. The boys fought hard. They couldn't get it out, but, you know, there's a lot of things to take home. Olu, they had really great defense, and just that momentum in the game, you know, that 5-second violation and then the travel, just really an interesting sequence of events. And, you know, you don't want to, you never like to see the refs have the impact in the game like that, but, you know.
Right, yeah.
It is what it is. Well, That's all we have for this doubleheader broadcast here on Eagle TV 2.0 Sports. The Eagles unfortunately fell to the Lancers 54-52. I'm Jack Frankenfield alongside my color guy Aiden Verde as always. Our next broadcast will be February 2nd against St. John Bosco. Make sure to tune on Eagle TV 2.0 Sports that one. But that's all we have for you tonight from Noisel Pavilion. Signing off.